welcome back to the Banner Saga. I'm still Darth Love. Let's do this battle. Readied up. I rearranged everybody the way I think I wanted them. I think I can just have him attack from there. Yes, I can. There's a lot of damage directly to that, so that might be a good call. Yeah, I'm just gonna do... Oh! 7 damage. Yeah, let's just do 7 damage right out the gate. Okay, for some reason, the way he pulled up the axe, I thought it was gonna be like, and knock the axe. The fact that he didn't is probably a good call. Alright, time for you to fire an arrow. Who do you have within your range, Alette? Well, you can kill him. Or we can weaken somebody else for you. 5 damage. Bang! Weaken them up so the melee units can finish them off. Seems like a good call. Ow. Next archer. I don't think she can hit the third guy without moving over here first. Still can't. Alright, finish off this one. He's the one with the most health. You don't even need to power up. Bang! Sky Striker! The achievement for getting a kill with her. Hey, stop hitting the fucking troll. Do you have... No, battering ram. Not the target's back through multiple tiles, do more damage. Let's just hit this guy in the face. Oh, perfect. Strong arm. Pillage mode. Rude. Man, you didn't even get your turn before we entered pillage mode. So let's get you over here. Finish him off, buddy. 6 damage. Bang. Bye-bye. Yes. That was... turn that down for myself, because holy shit. That was really easy. Sky Striker, strong arm, nice. I don't know who out of here hasn't gotten a kill yet, which is unfortunate. That's a thing worth keeping track of, because there's achievement for each one. I'm sure I'll get achievements as I go. You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but you are eventually able to lose them in thick woods, where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb to an overlook and watch for the caravan to appear. An hour later, Oddliff is the first to spot them. There! She points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there was trouble. Some people wounded, others missing. A group has gathered at the rear of the caravan. Oddliff walks beside a covered figure in the open wagon. Old fool. Through clenched teeth. You should have stayed with him. The chieftain's death hits you like a blow to the gut. You continue on to Frostvalor in silence. Odlette's hand firmly in your own. See, I knew he died. But honestly, in my run, when I was testing this game out, the kid died too. And like, it wasn't even like he died in the fight and then there was permadeath. Like, story-wise, he died. I don't know why. I also can't remember what changes I made to the decisions. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backwards to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. Call an early stop. We've got to pull them together. Slow the pace, everyone catch up. Keep a steady pace. Rally the caravan with a speech. Let's do that one. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child on your shoulders. Fight for every step. Remember those who didn't make it and push onwards. The clansmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. Morale improved! And I gain renown and lose supplies. Fair enough. Morale declines. Yeah. But there's the Godstone. What god that is, I don't know. And what this stone does for us, I'm not sure either. We found it. Conversation time. Far enough for today, I think. I was expecting them to actually start talking. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the Godstone of Friedvaldir. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there was dredge. The chieftain did what I suggested and look what he got for it. Look at these people. Someone has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. But you're the judge. How am I supposed to do that? Lie. Tell them everything's going to be alright. God's Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. True. Very true. It's probably obvious with some of my videos. Thanks for the advice. Do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Pull it together. He's right. He is right. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care. I can tell. Men are a plague on this world, worse than any dredge as far as I can tell. Chat like this are why we get along so well, Ivar. I get along with Ivar. I would have that conversation and be like, I mean, can't find where you're wrong. You sleep poorly. The sun forever stuck in an eternal bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. Oh, more supplies now. Great. More thank you. The Godstone looms overhead. The massive eyes of Hridvaldir. I don't know how close I am. Looking the same direction as you. Inspect the stone. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings, out of habit more than anything else. Now that the gods are dead. Hridvaldir was the god of hunters and of wild beasts. Ah, so tall if you're into Warhammer Fantasy. Occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. Well, tall doesn't go around as a wolf. He was also depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you. Handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says before running back to her tent. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down and it's time to move to Frostveller. It feels like an end more than a start. Hold up. Ooh, Godstone Hridvaldir. I don't know how close I am to being correct, but that's how I'm going to keep pronouncing it. So anyone who does know the pronunciation, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not too far off. So that's where we just came from. Tens of 10. Great. I think we've gone... Yeah, we haven't gone far enough to really click on anything new to read. But we're headed to Frostveller. Once sitting upon the bank of a wide lake. Oh, lake. Okay. When the Nordfelling turned to a waste, the city of Frostveller became a tattered bastion blasted by the freezing winds that roll through the valley. Those who live here still are not known for their hospitality. Neat! Let's go ask them for some hospitality. That could only go well. This is beautiful. Which is not surprising. Everything in this game is beautiful. It's almost like it's a super giant game. It's not. I don't think this one maybe a super giant. But it is another game that helps really push hard the question of, are video games art? There's some games where it's like, it's hard to debate that, or it's like, I mean, look at it, it's and then you got games like this, it's like, yep, without question, this is art. Period. Done. Hard stop. Anyone who disagrees is wrong. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inert fear of strangers raises mutterings from the caravan. What are you doing out here alone? We were hunting here for food when the dredge found our village. When we returned... I understand. I'm going to allow him to join. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. 12 fighters, 5 renown, 18 supplies. Nice, that will help us get to Frostveller. During the rest, one of the men got too drunk and end up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, Raf Nasvatar, is tossed on the ground at your feet. angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Tie him up until he dries out, Jesus. I'm torn between 1 and 3. Just laughing off the scuffle. I don't think it'll work as well as I wanted to. And honestly, I would make a terrible leader because I absolutely would do this. Grabbing Ralph Vesner's neck, you force him to look at the crowd. Apologize for this mess, you demand. The man babbles until you squeeze harder. Sorry, he yells repeatedly, even after you let him go. Folks shake their heads but leave the man alone. I mean, there wasn't really much I could do to not have morale decline. I mean, shit's fucked. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostvalor. With beds and fresh supplies, the locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Okay. Hello. Who are you? Oh, the kid! Right, he's supposed to be dead. How's your arm, Eagle? Eagle? I'm going to call him Eagle, I don't care. You find Eagle just outside the camp, practicing his sword swing. I saw you taking some hard hits out there. Oh, yeah, I'm great. Or, not great, considering everything that's... I'm fine. My arm's fine. It's a strong shield. It's Rook, right? I know we haven't talked much before now. But you want... Just call me Gil. That's probably better. Okay, Gil. I wanted to let you know that... Well, I meant what I said before about making sure nothing happens to Alete. You think about what to say. Never seen a shield like that before. Yeah, I doubt there's many. My father's made this. It's solid metal, really heavy. But I've been practicing with it since I was a kid. I used to spend a lot of time just getting used to lifting it. I mean, that's probably a good call, Gil. He raises it up to show you. I'm pretty good with it now. It's the only thing of my father's I have left. Then, when my mother died, she gave it to me before she died. Ivar seems to think you're pretty good. Did you say that? That's good. I'm trying. Never had to fight anything like Dredge before, but I don't have much else to do, and how many people get to train for the Varl? It just seems like I could be a help to someone. That's what I want to be. You're protective of Alete, eh? Well, she's... I don't want her to get hurt. You can see his cheeks turn bright red. Sure can. I know I just called this game art, and then I'm calling it out for not having a visual. Shut up, Cameron. Don't worry. She can take care of herself, too. I know. I didn't mean... Easy, Gil. I know what you meant. Heading back to camp. Stay strong, buddy. I will. Oh, and if you need something, just let me know. I can do anything you need. Between you and Ivar, we're going to be okay, I can tell. Alright. Yeah, I definitely did not have that conversation before. Heroes! Do I have anything to do in the Heroes 10? I mean, I have this item. Which... a crude medallion made from the branch of a tree found above the Godstone Hridvaldir, carved with a curious rune. Plus 50 dodge, stir. I can't remember stats. Dodge, stir. None of these are dodge. Shit. What increases dodge strength? That's great. Lore is where you go to learn more about the... What? What? Rook is a skilled hunter from a long line of woodsmen who lived here in Skargur. Though none of his family have survived the long, hard winters of the north, since childhood he has been close friends with the town's resident Varl, Ivar. His talents quickly landed him the position of huntsman of Skargur, and Rook wrestles with wanting to teach his daughter Alette to become a self-sufficient woman, whilst keeping her safe from harm, something he was unable to do with his wife Eldis years ago. Okay, fair enough. This was given to him, so I feel that he should be the one to wear it. It just seems right. Let's read about Alette then. Rook's daughter, Alette only vaguely remembers her mother, who died when she was a child. Since then, Alette spends most of her time with her father. Unimpressed by their traditional roles of other girls in town, she hopes to become a hunter like her father, and in her spare time, she practices archery with Odlif, the wife of Skarger's chieftain, who has become a motherly figure to her. I mean, from the sounds of it, she needed it. And getting one that's a strong, independent woman is good. From the sounds of it, the traditional women are not that. Market! We got a ceremonial dagger commonly carried in a hidden place in the body, giving enemies second thoughts about getting too close. So you wear a hidden dagger that people don't know is there. That's what hidden place in the body means. And it makes people not want to attack you. But they don't know it's there. That's key. Volca thread. Fabled armors sewn with thread woven from the early menders were said to restore themselves over time. 1 arm a turn. Alright. Spordric Burr. +2 aggro and dodge strength. A gleaming gemstone that seems to drive enemies into a frothing rage for no clear reason. Cool. Bjorg of Lender. On this jewel-encrusted headband, the eye of an ivory-white cat seems to be looking around on its own. +2 armor turn. There's a cat on it. Neat. I have 7 days worth of food. I don't know how many days I need. 1 renown gets 3 food, which is enough for 1 day. So let's do that. Is that a required level? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I have a feeling that that's gonna come in handy. Arm per turn. I'm pretty sure that's strength, armor. Arm per turn. We restore armor. Why do the items have different fucking? Yeah. I'm gonna say we restore 1 armor. Yes. Yes. So. Nope. It is a level requirement, isn't it? Yeah. What about you? Yep, level requirement. Okay. Now we know, but we have that for when we reach that level, which will occur. Rest. Great. Morale improved. I like morale. Morale is normal. We gotta go, though. Is this little town marked on the map? Sure isn't. Yeah, that's fair. It's a tiny little town. Is it right there? I think even this road. I'm sad that this little trail that we're taking isn't. Okay. Ravenhead. It wasn't until after the area had been surveyed that anyone recognized the land as a Raven's Head. Yeah, I guess I could see it. Caw. Though with this realization, it instantly becomes an ominous piece of land that none would set foot upon. The association between ravens and death is still strong long after it's been proven otherwise. I mean, that's common today. It's a pretty strong association. Let's go! Alright. You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostveller. A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan! Oh, good. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True. We can't keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with reasonable people to Skarver. I'll have you go gut it before I let half the village desert. Okay, so people want to leave town, and you're going to kill them for it. I wonder why people want to leave town, you fucking psychopath. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. I mean, won't be anything to Ted once the Dredge arrive. I mean, that's the option, but honestly, yeah, once the Dredge arrive, you're fucked. Dredge my ass! I don't know what scam this is, what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you've got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm fully putting you in the ground. Hogan, what do you say? Thought it was unfair, he only asked me. Hogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Don't get involved. I'm going to side with the brothers. Because, okay, so this yourselves, this is technically my fault for showing up. I have told them what is coming, and now this fucking psycho wants to kill people because he's an anti-vaxxer. He's an anti-vaxxer. I have told him there's a thing coming, and he's like, no! Everyone who agrees with you is a liar and a wrong. He's an idiot. I won't kill these people for defending their homes. I'm not siding with the villagers. They're not defending their homes. Right now, they are killing men for wanting to leave. That is also untrue. So, let's make this a fair fight. 5 steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice that Alette is nowhere to be seen. I'll take Hogan and Mogan. Hogan, Mogan. Ready. Hogan and Mogan are they both the same class, as far as I remember. So as much as like with other classes, you can change it up, and like every single person needs to get a kill. These two, just one of them needs to get it. I do enjoy that their stats are swapped though. All right, we got 2 back here. So I'm just gonna have you right there. You with? You're gonna go up here with them. There. And try and send you straight up to that archer, and you're gonna go with him. Okay. Let's see if this plan. I didn't check everyone's turn order. That's Mogan or Hogan. It's one of them. Attack. Really? Really? My God, that's unlucky. Look at that. Look at that. One more up. Or one more to the right, and I would have gotten him, but I couldn't do either of those. Well, aren't you lucky? Alright, who's going? Ow! Shield breaking bitch. Alright. Do you have that piercing shot? Rain of arrows. Target a tile and stun an enemy who steps in it with rain of arrows. Traps 1 tile, and nah. I'll just attack. I wanted to back out of that, but fair enough. Oh no. Ow! I wonder if I could push him out. So if I go here, battering ram him. Oh, I can't battering ram him there. Nah, it won't let me. I can only do it to him. Fair enough. Alright, attack him. Dead. Promotion gained. Yeah, you probably want to get out. Owie. Charge the archer. Stonewall. Do it up. I probably could have used some willpower to move forward, but I made my choice. Haha, motherfucker. Hit him. Hit him with all your worth. Show that you belong with us. Rude. First of all. Yeah, and then we're gonna hit him again. Well, hit harder. Thrasher! Yep. Ow. Ow. Yeah, sorry, darling. You need to lay down. It's nap time. Unfortunately, you're taking orders from a psychopath, and I need to protect the people that aren't. I just moved away just enough. Bang. Promotion. Pillage time, eh? Ow. No, not him. Eagle. Gil. Gil needs the kill. You already got a promotion. Come stand over there. Gil. Again. Come on, Gil. There you go. Okay, cool. Finish her off. Promotion. Good. Victory! The foe's lying dead at your feet with great ever crossing. Thrasher defeated enemy with a Thrasher. I sure did. Tempered by Blood. Ivor got a promotion. Oddliff got a promotion. Eagle got a promotion. Fantastic. 9 renown. That's less than I spent, but fair. Less than I spent on supplies, though. The villagers thank you with wide grins. Soon, many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who had gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually, you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife. You soon sit down again. 165 clansmen and 22 fighters. 10 renown, 30 supplies. 30 supplies! Morale improved. Nice. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan, a little distance since leaving the village. When you stop for Reth, Oddliff approaches you both. Alright. Alette, I have something for you. Oddliff has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skarder. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? I don't know. Oh, then that means you're both quiet for a moment while it unfurls the banner. Oddliff has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who have lived in Skarger throughout the years. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Just as it is done in every banner in every town. So that's why it's called the Banner Saga. I wish she was here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all of this. Dredge, leaving home, and... Why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. They would have killed others. But how do you know which ones are bad? Because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person, please. Are you mad at me? No. I'm just glad you don't want to. Honestly, wanting to kill a human being is never a good sign. Yeah. Alette smiles at this, then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together, sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skarger is your burden now. Fuck! Oh, we're made camp. Alright. We're over a half hour. So, oh, no, we're not. I started late. This timer is wrong. Close. It's almost done. So let's have this conversation. That'll be at the end of the episode. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny. My father named me Oddleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I never cared for that expression. That seems incorrect. It means you're going to be okay. I don't think that's what it means. People look up to you. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? Because the world's fucking backwards. I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, it's probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. What? Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't time for pretend. I mean, I would vouch for her. That's not pretend. But it doesn't change the fact that there are sexist idiots that refuse to have a leader in charge. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard, or the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. I'll be safe. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're taking care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Morale improved! Yay. Alright, cool. Heroes. We have promotions to divvy out. Yes, yes, we do. Promote. Hell yes. Do it. Yep. Renown is everything. Okay. When I direct damage, you can naturally do an armor. I don't want her focusing on armor. I want the melee people to be breaking armor, the range people just to be piercing right through the chest. What's the star? Willpower. Right, right. That's how much willpower they can spend. Do that. Do that. Good. Next. Promote. Yep. Okay. You are going to be an armor breaker. Spend more willpower. Great. Confirm. Next. Yeah, the fact that they can already just naturally do more with it is a reason enough, honestly. Let's do that. Yeah, I want you to have more health, kid. Okay. That's doable. That'll work. That'll work nicely. Training. Training. Oh! No. No, that's okay. Is that button? That's not what I wanted. Can I... Bleh. Nope. Yeah, see, this part I didn't have the problem of more people than spots. Can I do this and then immediately cancel out of the fucking training fight? Because I don't think they gain experience from this, so it's a waste of time. Ends training. Training 10 allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies in safety. Injure your allies. The training will give hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test your new characters as they join you. To end training, click End Training. Yeah. So I was starting to get real nervous about permadeath. Because I had literally the battle before we swapped over to these people. We had that one Varl die, and I was like, fuck. Is he permanently gone? Am I just going to lose him? It's too late and now to go back and redo everything up to this point. But no, there's no permadeath. From what they said, he gets an injury until they can rest. So, it's not too bad. Which there's the rest tent. Either way, that is the end of this episode of the Banner Saga. In the next episode, we're going to keep moving forward. We're going to get through this. We're going to find... We're going to go to Frostvel, I believe it was called. Frostveller. We're going to go with the Frostveller. And I'm going to start the episode off by reading the history of 2 more characters. But that's for later. For now, you have yourselves a wonderful night.